Welcome to HEARTSICK's channel. In this video, we will look into dolorous. 13 adjectives with similar meanings will be reviewed in example sentences. Let's get started. Number 1. Gloomy, which means causing or feeling depression or despondency. Gloomy. For example, gloomy forecasts about the economy. Number 2. Dejected, which means sad and depressed. Dejected. For example, he looked so dejected that Alice began to have second thoughts. Number 3. Disconsolate, which means very unhappy and unable to be comforted. Disconsolate. For example, she left Fritz looking disconsolate. Number 4. LACHRYMOSE, which means tearful or given to weeping. LACHRYMOSE. For example, she gets quite lachrymose at the mention of his name. Number 5. Mournful, which means feeling, expressing, or inducing sadness, regret, or grief. Mournful. For example, her large, mournful eyes. Number 6. Heartbroken, which means suffering from overwhelming distress. Heartbroken. For example, I was heartbroken at his death. Number 7. Dismal, which means of a person or their mood gloomy. Dismal. For example, his dismal mood was not dispelled by finding the house empty. Number 8. Heartsick, which means very despondent, typically from grief or loss of love. Heartsick. For example, weary and heartsick, she forced herself to search throughout the remains of the village. Number 9. Crestfallen, which means sad and disappointed. Crestfallen. For example, he came back to his apartment empty-handed and crestfallen. Number 10. Doleful, which means expressing sorrow. Doleful. For example, a doleful look. Number 11. Depressed, which means of a person in a state of unhappiness or despondency. Depressed. For example, he turned to whiskey because he felt lonely and depressed. Number 12. Tearful, which means causing tears. Tearful. For example, a tearful farewell. Number 13. Wretched, which means of a person in a very unhappy or unfortunate state. Wretched. For example, I felt so wretched because I thought I might never see you again. Can you think of other examples? Please share them in the comment section below. Hitting the subscription button is the best way to stay connected. See you in the next video.